Hello and welcome to Continue or Drop, and on this episode I'm going to be talking about D.Gray-man. This was another request from one of my subs who said that this was one of his favourite shonen anime. Long-running shonen has always been the bane of my existence because I've never found one that I could watch all the way to the end. So I'm hoping that this show will finally buck that trend. The setting is the 19th century, where a group of mechanical beings called the Akuma are killing innocent humans in order to gain more power. Exorcists are assigned to take out the Akuma, and a young man called Alan Walker is going to the Exorcist headquarters with the hope of joining their ranks. Alan's ultimate goal is to defeat the creator of the Akuma, the Millennium Earl. The first few episodes contained a large amount of exposition. They needed to explain who the Akuma were, how they were created, how Alan's powers work, and other important details. I actually didn't mind this that much because the exposition was interesting and they spread it out so that you're not overwhelmed with all this information all at once. They did this by using a lot of jokes which were surprisingly amusing. In a world full of evil monsters that murder people, I didn't think the goofy comedy would fit, but it actually fits really naturally. I was close to saying that the anime has an upbeat tone, but the dramatic scenes turned out to be pretty dark and emotional. Again, this was surprising as I wasn't expecting to feel this much while watching a shonen. Balancing drama and comedy isn't the easiest thing to do, but this anime manages to pull it off. At the point of making this video, I'm only about 3 episodes in, and while the characters seem decent enough, the only one that has been given a significant amount of development is the protagonist Alan. He is quite timid and passive, which means that he is often trampled on by the more assertive characters. This is where most of the comedy comes from. Someone misreads the situation and Alan ends up jumping around while yelling, I'm innocent, I swear! So far, this hasn't gotten old, and it helped me connect with Alan because we've all been there. We've all been in this troubling situation and had to frantically explain our way out of it. And on top of being relatable, he is also courageous. He is willing to go up against the Akuma in order to protect people, which is definitely worthy of praise considering how scary the Akuma are. Now, with many long-running shonen, the animation usually isn't the best, and there are many flaws with the animation here as well. They frequently use shortcuts such as panning and speed lines, but other than that, the movements of the characters seemed really natural. So I would say that the animation is a bit above average, especially when compared to other anime in its genre. Then there's the art style, which matches well with the setting. It's very dark and dreary, making it look like a 19th century world that is under attack by evil monsters. I would say that the best thing about the art is the design of the Akuma. They are fucking horrifying. The first time I saw one of them, I said, wow, I am really glad that those things don't exist. Overall, the visuals aren't really anything amazing, especially by today's standards. However, they're more than good enough to get the job done. When talking about the soundtrack, if I was to describe it in a few words, it would be about what you'd expect. The music during the action scenes is intense, the music during the comedic scenes is upbeat, and so on. This isn't a bad thing though, it does exactly what it sets out to do, which is perfectly fine. I'm not sure if D.Gray-man will be the shonen that I finally finish, since it's over like 100 episodes or something ridiculous like that, but so far, I'm really enjoying it. I will definitely be continuing this. It will most likely be that show that I watch over a number of months whenever I get some spare time. So anyway, thank you very much to everybody who watched this video. If you have any feedback, feel free to leave a comment, and if you like this video and want to see more, feel free to subscribe as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.